Hello, Negros Oriental.
Hello, Sillimanians around the world.
This is Joshua Soldivillo.
And this is Ronelyn Vailoces-No.
You're watching #Silliman.
Good evening, everyone. This is a magazine program that talks about different aspects of Silliman University.
A program initiated to discuss different matters concerning the campus by the sea. You're watching
#Silliman.
Hello, Sillimanians and friends of Silliman around the world. Daghang salamat for joining us. And as you join us tonight, we wish that you are in your excellent state of health. And here in Silliman University, Ron, ang daming ganap no, for the month of October. And as we brace for the month of November, United Nations Day, we also have our UCLEM. And of course, radios are already playing Christmas songs, no? So time flies so fast indeed. So, and this also means, Ron, that vacation season is nearly approaching. So, I'm going to ask you, Ron, what is your dream destination?
Switzerland, Josh.
Why Switzerland?
I like to go to the Alps, you know, and I think it's so peaceful. How about you?
I want to go to Tacloban. No? I want, so far, I haven't been to New Zealand. So I want
Magkapit bahay lang yun.
I don't know. Let's check later. Google Maps natin. I want to go to New Zealand because there are a lot of tourist attractions there. I heard ang dami ng baka and I want to count them. But you know, Ron, here in Silliman University, we don't necessarily have to fly to another country because it seems that there are also a lot of, international students around the campus.
Yes,
and
that's true.
For tonight's episode, we have invited some of them to speak about their experiences, to share to us how did they found love here in Silliman University.
Love talaga.
Yes, love.
Double meaning yun
All right, we'll talk more about that. Now, we will let them introduce themselves, of course, using their own language.
Yes.
All right. So let's start here with this gentleman, first on the couch.
Mambo VP, habari, and my name is Jackson Mbilu. I am from Tanzania. It's located in the east of Africa.
All right. Hello, Jackson. Welcome
Welcome
to the show.
#Silliman.
Thank you.
Jackson.
Hi, ni hao. My name is Victoria. I'm a fourth year BS Math student and I'm from China.
China.
All right.
Hey, what's up? My name's Laurren Posey. I'm second year BS Bio, and I'm from the United States of America.
Okay.
Okay, Lauren. Jackson, Victoria, and Lauren, welcome to the show.
All right. So I'm pretty sure our audience is very curious about your journey, in discovering Silliman University all the way to the central Philippines, no? From China, from Africa, to the United States. That's literally hours of flight, from your own origin. So let's start with Lauren here. How did you find out about Silliman, or did you have relatives that used to study here?
I didn't have any relatives studying here, but I am actually Phil-Am. So my family is in Cebu City. So we were considering moving, well, me and my sister, after high school, we were going to go study in the Philippines. So we were looking around for colleges, and it was very important to have credentials that can be passed on when we move back to the States after college, a degree that's actually credible. And here in Silliman, it is. So it's very useful, and it was a win-win situation. And then Cebu City is not that far away, so we can always visit our family, and the small city by the sea is totally my vibe. So yeah, I just fell in love when I got here.
Yes, Lauren.
And for me, it's actually my family moved here first. So they moved here. My dad really loved Dumaguete. So because we were from a big city, so he really liked the vibe here. And then he heard that there are 4 universities here. And he was like, oh, it's a town not that big, a city not that big, but there's so many universities. And then Silliman was, of course, one of the best. And it's more international, and there are more activities for me to enjoy. That's why we chose Silliman.
Thank you, Victoria. Jackson.
For me, it started when my father, he's working with the UEM, United Evangelical Mission, and they send teachers to different countries to teach and also to learn. So my dad was brought here to Silliman as an exchange professor in the divinity school, and that's where we moved with our family together, and that's when we started. My brother started his school, and also I started here.
So that was since junior high school or
Yes.
elementary?
Since junior high, second sem of grade 8, yes.
All right.
Wow.
But let me just ask you, how many years have you been staying here in Dumaguete or the Philippines, Laurren?
I think I've only been here for 1 year.
1 year.
Yeah.
All right.
And I've been here almost for 10 years, so kind of local-ish. Yeah.
You have already assimilated the culture, no?
Yes, but can you speak the language already?
Oh, I can speak Visaya, but I wouldn't say very fluent. But I can of course understand it.
Okay. Jackson.
I've been here for first 2 years, and then we went home during COVID for also 2 years, and then I just came back the last January of this year.
All right.
That's good, no? That I'm sure in that span of time, you already have different experiences. And we would like to know some of them. Let's go now to your, maybe Ron, funny stories or anecdotes that you will never forget. Like perhaps food that you thought it was salty, but it was sweet. Or maybe like a weird experience that you find unique only to Dumaguete or to the Philippines.
Yeah.
Can you recall of one right now? Any one of you?
You go first.
The first thing that popped on my brain is only rice.
And
Yeah, which is very uncommon with like my culture. I'm sure with theirs too. Like we don't really. I mean, Chinese we eat rice, but there's no such thing as only rice. And then when I came here, that was the first thing that I heard, which was kind of shocking. But I personally enjoy it.
Have you tried?
Yeah, I've tried.
How many cups?
How many cups?
Did you
My
consume?
maximum was 3 at Inasal. But yeah.
Okay. Who doesn't love the
Rice.
only rice? We love rice. No. How about Jackson?
Talking about rice, in our country, we do eat rice, but not as often as here. We can eat maybe once a day, and that's enough. And we were especially surprised during breakfast here. You would eat rice for breakfast. For us, we have a different tradition. Rice is usually a lunch or dinner meal. So for breakfast, we were used to maybe bread or tea or something. And when we got here, the first thing in the morning was rice. So that
And
was
lunch rice.
and lunch
Dinner
rice and
rice
dinner
again.
rice
So
again.
how about
yeah.
now? Are you having rice 3 times a day at least?
I
or
mean,
you've been sticking to your
Diet.
African diet?
It depends with where I am. If I'm at home, then I'll just eat maybe a bread or something. But sometimes
Here.
I have to cope with the situation. Yeah.
All right. How about you, Laurren?
For me, my favorite things are like the street food. It's so convenient to like go after school.
Yeah, food.
And like when I first moved here, like of course like every time you can go with friends and it's always like a fun time. And like my friends, they brought me to like cheese stick country for like the first time.
Oh.
And then I tried like the pastil, and it was like really mind blowing because like I really like it. Like you got to choose like the right stall for you, and like there's so many you can choose from, but they're similar and different. And it was very funny because they're just like recording me, and they're just like, "Oh, my American friend's trying, like she's eating pastil with like a glove and everything like that." So I would say like the convenience of these like small snack places, like street foods, like very nice, like Toron. It's like my favorite growing up and stuff. But pastil, I only tried here.
I also get the choice because Dumaguete is also it's also a gastronomic hub in the Visayas, right?
actually.
So when you first came here in Dumaguete, it's not I suppose it's not a smooth flowing interaction with the people, right? So what are the challenges that you have encountered so far? Let's start with Laurren, since you are you've been here for a year.
Yeah, okay. So when we arrived here, like I think the enrollment process was very hard. Getting the formalities and like the reports and stuff were very different, you know, from what is usually happening in like American schools. You had to go. We were like brand new to the city, and then they're just like telling us where everything is, but we have no idea like how it is. So I remember like when we were like for like maybe a week, we were doing all of like the hospital things and like LTO. Like it was very difficult, like long lines.
Yeah.
It was hot. We didn't know like where to go, but there's like good transportation. And like I also remember like thinking like things were so far away. I was like, whoa, like I don't know where we are. But now it's like funny because everything is just like it's
Yeah.
really close by.
Yeah.
Actually.
It's right next to each other. And then at that time I was like, oh my gosh, like going downtown and then going to LTO, it was like, and then the Silliman hospital, I was like, where am I? And it was like it was very hard kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you just think of it, it's just a walking distance, right? But yeah, for a
Yeah.
first timer, it's really difficult.
Yeah, we just did the pedicab.
Victoria.
Yeah, I would say the challenges will probably be the language. Like I know a bit of English, but you know, of course, I wasn't really confident in communicating with people. Like you know, especially I've never seen those people. I've never been to this country. I remember when I arrived in Manila for the first time, I was like crying in the hotel while my parents was out. But then it kind of, after I arrived in Dumaguete, everything actually got better. The city was more accommodating than Manila, and it's like smaller than Manila as well. So it was easier to adjust, and the people were friendly here. But like, I was just kind of shocked sometimes, you know, your classmate would talk in Bisaya, and that's something that we kind of have to address. Yeah.
Hey, you got me lost there.
Language barrier is
Yeah.
also a challenge. Jackson.
The challenges I would say is there are some couple of challenges, but I would start with weather.
Oh, yeah.
It's I would say always summer here. During summer it's just more hot, but during other days it's also still hot. Yeah. Compared to where I come from, we live somewhere in the mountains, so it's usually cold most of the times. So when we moved here, it was a bit challenging, but we got used to it.
So a lot of adjustments, and I'm happy because despite of the challenges and adjustment you had to probably endure, you're still here with us in Silliman University.
10 years, 5 years,
Yes,
a year,
Gani,
right?
baka dito na siya forever.
Forever.
Okay, so let's go now to your community, no? Because as international students, I understand you have your organization. How do you call your organization?
HISAW.
HISAW, which means
Higala International Silliman students around the world.
Ayan. So I heard that you are coming from 53 different countries. No? So I'm just curious about your feeling that you have this community of international students. How does this help you navigate with, you know, your everyday journey here in Silliman? In what way does this community help you? And more importantly, what are the learning experiences you also get by organizing your own community, no, international students around the world?
Yeah.
Maybe Victoria can respond.
Okay, yeah. So I feel like, you know, it's like because we have a community, it's easier for us to help each other. So sometimes, you know, you talk about with your friends, oh, how did your visa go? Like, oh, what kind of stuff that you need to process? You know, and then those things they're the only one they know. And then also it's like, we feel more exposed to other culture as well. So for example, if I hang out with Laurren, I will learn a lot of stuff that I didn't know about the US before. And then I can also share some of my insight about China. So yeah, so I feel like it's a very diverse and interesting experience.
Yeah. Laurren.
Being in HISAW has really like been helping me like get around, like especially like last year for my first year, there's like lots of events happening. So you get to meet like friends, like my friends now, and I met them through HISAW, and like we all, like what Vic said, we relate through some things, like maybe processing a visa, like how difficult it was here, getting here, and like, you know, maybe even like saying like stuff about home, and like their home and stuff. So you can just like intertwine like things you can relate on.
Yeah,
and
that's very important, no? That's part of your support system here in the university.
yeah, and it's just good because we have a lot of there's a lot of events, so they bring it on us to go. So, yeah.
And you get engaged and involved, no?
Yeah.
In your own community.
Circle. Yeah.
And cheese bread.
Later on, we'll talk more about the cheese bread. How about you, Jackson?
For me, I would say it's a very wonderful place for international students. The way they welcome the international students. I remember every first semester there is orientation for the international students, and we'll play games, we'll get to gather together. So there's a lot of ways that international students can be directed, and for some maybe try to learn new cultures or locate their classes, but the HISAW, the international office, is always there to assist us.
Yeah, of course, special shout out to your advisor, Kuya Mo. Hi, Kuya Mo.
And Ate Ja.
Yes.
Laurren mentioned a while ago about the different events or activities that that was spearheaded or that are being spearheaded by HISAW. Let's talk about it when #Silliman returns.
Welcome back, and you're still watching #Silliman Friends. We're still joined by our international students here, and previously we were talking about their experiences,
Yes.
Ron, their first and unforgettable moments, no? And of course, you have organized among yourselves an international community, which you mentioned about HISAW, and I'm pretty sure there's also this lined up activities, no? For you to, and perhaps this is a good platform to invite our students in the campus to join your activity. So we have this international cultural exchange celebration, And also, that's also in relationship with the United Nations Month this November. And of course, in America, we have the upcoming Thanksgiving celebration. So can you unpack to us the details of your prepared activities for HISAW? And of course, feel free to invite our televiewers.
Okay, so the events happening in HISAW are upcoming. We have a few this month in November, like you said, the UN, and then Thanksgiving, and also there's like a Silliman international pageant coming up.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's going to be very exciting. I actually did it last year to represent the U.S., but now I'm like I'm part of the committee, so I'm like organizing it now, which is, it's going to be fun.
So, do you have already dates for the Miss Silliman International? Do you have the venue? And of course, invite everyone to
Yes.
join you.
Yes, so the international pageant is going to be on November 18th. We are looking for people to join committees, and so I'm welcoming everyone to message me if you are wondering if you want to be part of a committee. We have like the decorating committee, finance committee, maybe like sponsorships and like the lighting and everything. So we really need some help from Silliman students, not only international. And that's also what I want to add is like HISAW can be for everyone.
Yeah.
It's not just for the international students, because maybe if you're a Filipino student and you want to know about what it's like being outside of the country, you can really talk to us students.
Right,
Yes.
that's wonderful, no? Because after all, we are part of that international committee you're pointing
Yes.
out. How about you, Victoria? Are you part of a committee or are you spearheading an event also for HISAW?
Yeah, I'm just heading for the finance, so I'm just like, trying to get funds for all the activities. So, we want to welcome everyone to watch us, the more people, the merrier. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do.
Yeah. How about you, Jackson?
I am part of the HISAW, but also part of the OSF, the Overseas Students Fellowship. And that is an organization that is it's mostly church related, but for the international students. So I am the president of that organization, and we did have events, and we're still having future events such as outreach and all of that. So that's for our future plans. Yes.
Yeah. Now, talking about events, I've been meaning to ask, what's the most awaited activity or event here in Silliman University, and why? Why do you look forward to this particular event?
Yeah, is this the Founders Day?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
this the intramurals? Or is this the fiesta? Because I heard our international students are being invited in different fiestas. Have
Yeah.
of you tried being invited?
Yeah, or have you tried being in a fiesta, barangay, sa
I
fiesta sa
think so.
barangay?
So
or
maybe you
something
can
like that?
mention,
Yeah,
in the whole
Laurren.
school year for
Yeah.
you, what is the most awaited?
Oh, okay, so the most awaited, I really like Hibalag. But then also I did intramurals last year, second sem, and I was running for track. It was also like a last minute thing, but I was really happy. I was really
About
happy
it.
I did it and like represented it in my college. So like I'm actually looking forward to doing that again. And like the energy and like kind of just like a whole week of like going to games and stuff. I really enjoyed that. I never experienced like anything like that.
Wow. About you, Victoria?
Victoria.
Yeah, for me, kind of same. Like my most memorable would be, or most awaiting, it was intramural. Yeah, the excitement and then the vibe is just different. Like during last year intramural, I was telling my classmate I'm so jealous of CBA because they're usually in a big crowd and then they're usually the loudest. They have like all the signs, and then which is very interesting.
But you can also do that with your college.
Oh yeah, but we're kind of big. We do that too.
How about
Jackson?
Jackson?
Oh, for me, my favorite, I would say, is Hibalag. I really enjoy the whole week of visiting the booth and trying new booth areas, new activities, new foods, and
New friends,
new
perhaps.
friends, meeting with new friends, going together. So I would say that's one of my favorite. But I also love sports, so intramurals is also one of my favorite.
The Founders Week and the intramurals. How about you, Josh? Do you like the intramurals?
Yes, of course. Everybody loves the intramurals, the cheers, the
Yeah.
banters,
The
and the
competitiveness.
friendly, bordering to tension, like cheers among the different colleges. No. So this time, we will engage you in a short. Let's have a language test run because we are privileged that we are with our international students.
Sige.
So, of course, this is also part of our effort, no, to expand the vocabulary of our televiewers when it comes to languages, no. So, basically, we will just
I'm not good.
we will just say words, okay, and then you'll translate that in your own language, no. So, of course, the words that we will give Ron are Bisaya.
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 Oh gosh,
I'm gonna embarrass.
Okay, so are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, as if
Ready
we have
as
a
I'll ever
chance.
be.
Okay, so the first, dili na yung word, sentence di ay. Okay, the first
Okay.
sentence is,
Sentence.
asa imong mama.
Where's
Asa imong mama. Okay, let's start with
is it?
USA.
Where's your mom?
Where's your mom? Okay.
你妈妈在哪里？
Again?
你妈妈在哪里？
Ni mama. Okay.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, ni mama.
Jackson.
Mama yako yuko wapi?
Mamayako yukaki.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
mama
that's
yako.
it.
What's your sentence, Ron?
My sentence is that guwapa kaayo ko.
You're very pretty.
Ar.
Right?
Guwapa
I am.
kaayo ko. I am.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kita ka nagsulat.
Alright. Challenge
Okay.
natin. Yes, Lauren. Guwapa kayo ko.
I am very pretty.
Yeah, that's right.
我很漂亮。
One.
漂亮。
Okay.
Mimi ni mzuri sana. Mimi ni mzuri sana.
Mimi
Ano
nunzuri.
yung, what's beautiful ba in your life?
Mzuri.
Minzuri.
Yeah, mzuri. That's beautiful.
Okay, ito, next. Lami kaayo ang cheese bread.
The cheese bread is very delicious.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know what's cheese bread in Chinese.
Maybe just borrowed cheese bread.
yeah.
Cheese bread.
Cheese bread 很好吃。Yeah.
Mkate wa cheese ni mzuri sana.
Okay. So thank you very much for sharing your vocabulary to our televiewers. And of course, Ron, our international students are also our ambassadors. No?
Yes.
All of our students in Silliman are ambassadors of the university. So if you were to invite international students out there that also speak your language, how will you invite them to join us to be part of the Silliman community? So maybe we can start with our English version muna.
Yes.
Okay.
Use your language.
All right. Lauren, go ahead.
Hello. So if you're out there watching this and you're thinking about going to Silliman, then I highly recommend it because Dumaguete is a very safe city, I would say, compared to other places. It's very small. But it has everything that you need, like malls, shopping centers, and restaurants. And Silliman offers a bunch of colleges that you might like and find yourself, and you'll definitely meet a lot of good people here.
That's so nice. If I'm an American, I will transfer to Silliman. Thank you, Lauren.
Victoria.
So are we gonna say in our
Yes,
own language?
because perhaps there are Chinese televiewers also.
OK OK yeah， 欢迎大家来到西利曼大学。西利曼大学，环境很好，然后呢，朋友还有老师都很友好，希望大家可以加入我们。OK，I'm done.
I understand it.
Yeah.
She said Silliman is good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Victoria.
Jackson.
Okay. Ninakaribisha sana wa Tanzania kwamba Silliman ni sehemu nzuri sana na wanajua kutunza watu kama umetokea nchi nyingine, kwa hiyo ni sehemu ambao hautaka kuwa na upweke, kwa na wakaribisha sana Silliman.
Yay.
Okay.
Karon in Bisaya.
Dayun ka mo sa Dumaguete. Ang sa Silliman.
Thank you very much, guys. So I hope that you will be successful in your events, and we wish that you will build and make memories with your friends, with your fellow HISAW members, and we wish you all the best.
Yes.
Right?
Thank you so much.
So perhaps I will give you the airtime to invite everyone to join
Your activities.
Do you have a Facebook page that you like to
Yeah.
promote?
Or tickets.
Or
if
tickets,
there are tickets.
or go ahead, guys. Take your time.
Okay. So you can follow our HISAW page on Facebook. It's at Higala International Students Around the World. And for the events coming up, there's no tickets that you need. So please come and watch our international pageant. We will be hosting it, and me and my fellow friends will be the organizers for the first time. So I'm very excited to see the result, and please come and watch for a good outcome.
Yay! Anything else you'd like to add?
No.
No,
Okay.
thank you. We're good.
But let me ask, I've been meaning to ask this
go ahead,
talaga,
Ron.
Josh.
Yeah, one last question.
Okay, one last question. If there is one Bisaya word that you can describe to describe Silliman, what is it?
Okay.
Or Dumaguete? Or the people?
Oh my God.
One Bisaya word.
Oh, one Bisaya word. I like that. Tayo din, no? Sige, gusto ko yun. I want to try.
Chinese word.
Share lang alam
So,
ko.
Papa. The school is
All right.
Okay,
Can you
I
think,
think
of
Jackson
what?
already has a word.
Yeah. One Bisaya word.
The school is breeding. Yeah.
To describe Dumaguete.
Oh, or
Silliman.
Silliman University.
What's the meaning of grabe? Grabe.
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 Ah, grabe.
Grabe.
Okay, Josh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Grabe.
Yeah.
Grabe.
Grabe.
Grabe siya.
What does it mean, sir?
It's like
It's extreme. Something like that.
Amazing.
Extremely beautiful,
Amazing.
extremely
Or it could be an
amazing.
expression.
Yeah.
There we go.
Or when you have the chicken joy, you have the grabe.
Okay, Josh.
Okay.
mine
Victoria.
will be Puutan.
Buutan.
Yeah. That's to describe the whole city and also the people in Silliman.
Oh,
Buutan.
buutan sila.
Buutan, just like
Good
me.
people.
Yeah.
Yes, Lauren.
For me, my favorite word is actually umping, because
Amping.
it's very kind and of course caring, because it means take care. So you say it when you're leaving your friends, saying goodbye to someone,
Yeah.
a stranger, anyone. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
If
yeah.
you're watching Amping,
Ikaw ah. But anyway, yeah, I get the point there, because you are going to people are going to take care of you. It's because it's a friendly university and we have friendly people. So grabe kabuutan ang mga Sillimanians, and you are included.
how about you? What is your favorite Bisaya word?
Favorite Bisaya word to describe Silliman, or just favorite
It's
Bisaya
up to
word?
you.
Puhon.
Puhon.
Yeah, puhon. And padayon.
Puhon and padayon.
Padayon, puhon. How about you, Josh?
Salamat.
Salamat. Being
Salamat.
grateful.
Thank you. Sheshe.
Okay. Okay, Josh.
And of course, that's what we say to all our televiewers tonight, and to all who are streaming this via Facebook and YouTube channel. Daghan kaayong salamat. See you next week, guys, and to God be the glory. Hey there, Sillimanians and friends of Silliman around the world. Daghang salamat for joining another episode, and continue supporting our platforms online, especially our Facebook page. It's called #Silliman. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and share your favorite episodes. We also have a community on YouTube. It's still called #Silliman. Don't forget to like, share, and comment, and of course, click the notification bell for you to update with our recent posts. See you there.
And catch us at Field Products Channel 6 every Monday at 8 p.m. Replays will be shown every Tuesday before the noontime news and every Saturday after the noontime news. This has been Ronelyn Faith Vailoces-No.
And Joshua Soldivillo. Kita-kits next week on here on
#Silliman!
Amping!
Amping!